What's up? Ask my wedge at work again. I just wanted to get the last word or last comments about this Garcia fight. Garcia and Mike Garcia and man, why I can't remember this boy name? Mike Garcia and one man from Texas, Errol Spence, and Spencer, however you say the name. But anyway, first I want to talk about Errol because he's the A side in this fight because he's bigger, and size does matter. You know, size matter in the equations of the advantage and disadvantage. Size goes along with leverage. A lot of times because you're taller, or if you're heavier, usually taller, and your arms are longer. Not in every case, but that's what I want to talk about. And this is the advantage of being bigger. It's only better when you're not fighting a guy who's has long arms also. You got short people that have monkey arms. And then you got short people. The enemy to a big guy is a short person who's long and has good foot movement and is real thin, you know, so the punches don't really affect them, never get a solid punch on them. They kind of like absorb the punches or like a rubber band, you know. So Errol Spencer, I don't see him as being a rubber band. I see, you know, a lot of people who've moved up in weight and they were small, they win because of their speed and they have that rubber band body type. And of course they have a high IQ and skill and they have a plan. You know, when you're fighting a bigger guy, usually you're going backwards. If the bigger guy follows you, he's falling into a plan. If you got a smaller guy going forward, there's ways to beat a bigger guy going forward if you're smaller, but not right off the top. That's a late round type of plan. Now, the thing about this fight is Garcia really haven't proven himself, and Spence haven't really proven himself to be the ultimate boxer killers. You know, the people who could fight the best of the best. You know, they dominate people that they do fight, but they haven't shown us a lot of fighting the best of the best. There's plenty of people we can name. We like to see them fight before this fight happens, but for some reason the powers that be want this fight to happen. So all of the up-and-coming superstars that we want to test with another superstar just can't happen right away. So I think I did a video on this before, and of course I went with Spence because he's bigger and he has the skill level. He has the experience and skill level. But this Mikey Garcia guy he has more skill, I think. And also, only difference is, is that Spence has Mayweather, name on his back because of that sparring match where he gave Mayweather some competition. But, that shouldn't be enough, but it is because Mayweather's name is such high in this game. But Garcia, I can't give him any particular person. It would have been nice if he fought Pac-Man. If he would have sparred Pac-Man and did good, then we'd have the equal publicity. But in this fight, I think the only chance Garcia got, you in boxing, you got leverage, you got balance, you got athleticism, and you got skill. I think Garcia, if I go by what I think, I don't know. Let's just say if Garcia was going to win this fight, he must have the knowledge, the skill. He must have, I don't think he got the athleticism. That's out. The leverage, athleticism, that's out. the balance and timing, the same thing. See, that's what he could have. So if he got the balance and timing and the knowledge, he could beat Spencer based off of Spence having the athleticism and the size advantage. You know, that could happen. If that was going to happen, then this would make Garcia a superstar, because that's what everybody want to see, is somebody who has the skill, the knowledge, the talent, and you know, the timing, the rhythm, you know, the black in them, if I may say, but have the hip in them. When you got the hip in you, you know, whether you're a basketball player or football player, when you got that hip hop in you, you know, you do things that people like to see because you have that rhythm. That's the difference between LeBron and Michael Jordan. You know, LeBron and Michael Jordan, they both black, they both good, and they both got rhythm, but Michael Jackson has that extra rhythm that people can nod their head to. You can feel Michael Jordan when he go to the hoop. You know, so that's the only way I see Garcia winning this. And it'll be a phenomenon because he's beating a black guy who's, you know, typically the one with the rhythm, the better timing. But that's the only thing I can say in that fight. But I'm still with Spence. I still got to say the bigger man going to win. Just like Mike Tyson said, you know, the bigger is better, you know. But I say that unless, the bigger is better unless the smaller has more skill than the bigger has less skill and less rhythm. Rhythm and skill, rhythm and smarts will beat a bigger dummy. Peace.